So Sepp Blatter becomes president of FIFA, and then he resigns. What? So basically, like he's had his first like actual election where he was basically challenged by someone, Mr. Ali, the prince, coming to try and clean up FIFA, and then Slapbow was basically gonna win, so he just dropped out, and he's decided to resign because he knows that he's gonna get like basically caught in these corruption charges. Like let's be honest, Slapbatter is like most likely been part of the corruption. He's moving like one of those Nigerian MPs. Like it's calm. It's everyone knows that's what's happening. But like in all honesty, was he really that bad? Like you gotta think the only like continent that had a problem with Blatter was really like Europe, like America, Asia, and Africa. They absolutely loved the guy. And to be fair, this might be controversial to say. I can understand why they love the guy. Like think about it like this, yeah. In 2002, the World Cup was held in Asia, in South Korea and Japan, and it was good. 2010, we had it in Africa. Like, I wouldn't have thought they would have had that. I woke up in Africa for a while, and it happened, and everyone enjoyed the atmosphere. Africa was brilliant. And again, in 2014, in my opinion, we had probably the best World Cup in modern times. Like, yeah, the memes, like all the goals, is all getting smashed up 7-1. Like everything was good. Like he threw some good World Cups, some good competitions. So underneath him, you can say that the football quality of the World Cups has been good. But in order for these countries to get these bids, to get them having the World Cups, there was a little bit of corruption, a little bit of the iffiness. I mean, yeah, he delivered with the World Cup, but in all honesty, there was probably corruption involved. I mean, what South Africa have come out and said no, they haven't. They didn't do a bribe at all. They didn't bribe FIFA. They probably did. Like it's Africa. Like I said, in regards to with African politics, there probably was some corruption in there, and like they're basically getting caught out on it now, and Blatter's getting caught out of it. He's probably involved with it, and now you got to think what you got the next two World Cups, Russia and Qatar. Now, totally honestly, Russia's gonna happen. Like the World Cup in Russia probably will go ahead. I mean, Germany said they're not backing out, and like I don't really blame them. I mean, it's Russia for goodness sakes. Like they're ruled by a man who will kill a bear with his bare hands.
Putin size let you take off shirt to show rippling pectorals. No shame. Before, after, before, after, before, after. Get strong like rock, not weak like Barack. Putin size now.
Man like Putin, he is on stuff. If that World Cup was to have cancelled, you're feeling with them out of Russia. Putin would actually take that personally. He will fight the world. I'm being totally honest with you. Like he fights everyone and everything. He fought over Ukraine. This whole issue with Ukraine, he didn't back down to the entire world. He's not going to back down. He's going to take this personally. So on a level, I'm telling you, Russia, the World Cup's going to happen there. Qatar, on the other hand, yeah, there was definitely some bribing there. I mean, already in Qatar, you got human rights issues. Basically, I mean, the gap between the rich and the poor in Qatar is ridiculous in regards to comparing it to any other country around the world. Do you know what Qatar did? Qatar, yeah, they changed their like immigration law so that if you're Brazilian, yeah, you have an easier chance of getting into like Qatar to become like a nationalist of Qatar, to get a visa to live in Qatar, so that when 2022 came, that they could have like a squad full of Brazilians, like just playing in the World Cup for them. So a bunch of like people that didn't even like weren't even born in the country be part of their national team, and then they might even get to like the last 16. Like, oh wow, how do we do it? You had like Ronaldinho's son playing for you, and like Marcelo's cousin or something. I don't know, and it looks like it's going to backfire on them now. Everyone's seeing what Qatar is as a country. I don't think they are morally ready for a World Cup. I mean, you looked at Brazil last year. Was that last year? It was last year. Yeah, Brazil last year, and they had the World Cup nearly didn't go ahead because of all the protests they had over politicians spending money on the World Cup rather than actual things like buses which they needed. So I mean, it was a success nonetheless, but there was still protests. I don't think Qatar that the World Cup is going to happen there. I mean, like logistically, it's just not going to work, is it? Like having a World Cup in Christmas. Like no, like you want to chill, have a barbecue when you're watching the opening like World Cup match. Like I don't really want to be opening Christmas present, and then like seeing snow outside. Like, I want to play football like when there's football on as well. Like I want to get gassed and kick a ball around. I'm not going to be gassed like that around winter. So logistically, it's not going to work. And Courtois, they're going to get done for corruption. Everyone's going to come out and say corruption. And you know, Sepp Blatter, his legacy has been ruined really, and he didn't actually do that much of a bad job as FIFA president. It was basically the corruptions, man. Come on, like you can't just think you're gonna get away with these things, and like it's not gonna come back to you in the butt. Like you can't think that you could just get away getting all this money. Like it's gonna come back and hurt you, and it did. Like this is like a worldwide organization, and you can't think that it's just gonna like go away. Like no one's going to clock that you did all this. That corruption didn't happen. I mean, everyone said as soon as like Qatar was given a bid, they're like, yeah, corruption, yeah, called it, yeah, well done, Jeffrey, called corruption, well done, yeah. But like, in all honesty, like Blatter, like he's going down as probably one of the worst presidents ever in FIFA history, just because of this corruption. Oh, like Blatter's basically ruined his whole image. Not that he had a good one, really, to begin with. I mean, he's done a lot of good work for FIFA. He's brought a lot of football, basically to Africa, Asia. Like, look at the MLS, and it's doing pretty well. Everyone's looking at football in America, like, especially in North America, they're getting interested. But I mean, this whole issue of corruption has just ruined really everything FIFA is. FIFA are just seen as a corrupt organization, and I think it's a good thing that he's resigned. He said, "Yeah, I'm going to get caught. I'm going to resign. You know, I'll give up the job in 6 months' time when you elect a new president." And hopefully, the new president that is elected is able to keep up the standard of football, giving us good World Cups. And maybe does it fairly. Just keep everyone happy. Keep Europe happy. They're one of the major players in FIFA. I don't want to see some sort of UEFA World Cup. It will just be so shit. Let's be totally honest. Like the Euros are good, but they're nothing special. Like you don't go, oh yeah, every 4 years there's a Euro. I'm so happy. No, like their own kind of World Cup would be shocking. I don't know how that would even work. So I want to keep FIFA strong and powerful, and keep giving us good World Cups. But yeah, Blatter out. Blatter out.